Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Foil Design Institute, and today I'm here to chat with you about what's hot for Valentine's Day 2015. Of course, the traditional red, that's going to be there, but the contemporary customer, they're looking for something new, something trendy, and for that, they're looking back. Vintage is where it's at, and the Cottage Lane collection from Syndicate Sales, it answers that demand so well. Great shapes, great colors, and fabulous to work with. There's so much more. Check out their catalog to see the full selection, and you're going to fall in love with the Cottage Lane collection just as I have. To the professional florist, key to a successful holiday is efficiency, speed. The designs have to be fast. Yes, we want them to be creative and lovely, but if they're not fast, we can't get them out the door and make the customer happy. Working with an armature in any of these vases, fast, easy, and fabulous. Curly willow makes a wonderful, easy armature. Take a variety of stems and just cluster them together in your hand. Then gathering the tips and bring them back down to your hands, radiating around. You can shorten them a bit if you need to. Bring it around and continue tucking it. Now, some of them you may want to leave extended and not pull them down. Others you might want to pull down a little more. It's really up to you how full and rounded you want your armature to be. To secure it in place, you can tie it off with flex wrap. Now flex wrap comes in a variety of colors and sizes, so you can do a standard green, or you can coordinate it to your arrangement in your vase. Just wrap it around. It's nice and secure, waterproof, color doesn't run, all those things. And just give it a cut, and you're ready to go. Once it's secured, just cut off those loose ends. You don't want that hairiness in the vase. And then shorten it. And then just drop it right down in. And then you can set this aside. Save it for another time because you want to do this far ahead, not at the last minute of the holiday. As you flower the armature, think in that soft, romantic color palette, perfect for Cottage Lane. I start with a bit of foliage, and Leanne's rule of thumb, figure a minimum of 3 different varieties. That adds interest, texture, color variation very quickly. So a bit of ruscus, a bit of seeded eucalyptus, a little bit of leather fern, maybe even some lily grass, because instantly you've got some interest going on. Then as far as the flowers, think the same way. One of this, one of those, and one of something else. So many different things that the customer is just overwhelmed with the beauty of all the flowers. And they have to look closely to see how many different things did they get. Maybe a hydrangea and a nerine, maybe a little bit of China aster, picking up that beautiful lavender. That one's a little smaller, so maybe a second China aster. I find that if you design with multiple varieties, oftentimes they're not nearly as worried. Did I get 12? Is there 12 there? It doesn't matter. Sometimes it's more than 12, sometimes it's less. Of course, it's Valentine's Day, so we must add in a garden rose. Can't forget that. And as I use these flowers, hydrangeas, stock, garden roses, it gives that romance of Grandma's garden, which goes along with that whole vintage collection. The water reservoir in this vase is so ample, you can do quite a few flowers. So depending on the budget, you can stop, have it be stable and fabulous and beautiful, or continue working, adding more flowers, and trust that there will be enough water for them to drink and live well. So tucking in more roses, bringing it on around. Another freesia. Maybe another lily, bringing it towards the back so that it's all dimensional. I love to work all the way around whenever I can. Just think it gives the customer more value. And you don't have to worry, did they turn it backwards? Sometimes you wonder, don't you? Is the customer even seeing what I created? Finish it off with your last blossoms, a few more grasses, and it's stunning and ready for the customer. Armature of willow works great, but you can also do an armature with just foliages, hand tying it together, tying it off, then dropping it down into the vase. Then later when it's time, you can go back and add flowers. You can see you can do something more contemporary, not just casual and country, but a contemporary look in the more geometric shape, and then using glitter stems to add hearts to the design. Lily grass as a base, looped around like I did the armature, and then tied together, dropped right down into the posy pot, and then add flowers. Take the extra little bits and tie a love knot in them, and you're ready for a romantic Valentine. Syndicate Sales glitter stems can also be wound into a fabulous armature. Refer to the website for an instructional how-to from a previous Syndicate video, and you'll see how we designed this. And then just again, set it down into the vase, add a few flowers, and you're ready for Valentine's. The Syndicate Sales Cottage Lane collection, on trend for Valentine's Day 2015. Make sure you save your catalog, dog-ear the pages so that you can easily find it. You're definitely going to want an assortment of colors and shapes for your Valentine customers. Now, as you're working and you have questions or if you need more inspiration, check out the website, flowerschool.com. You can always reach us by phone as well. It's 503-223-8089. And then as you're creating, take a photograph and send it to me. I'd love to see what you create. You can use my personal email. It's Leanne, Leanne, at floraldesigninstitute.com. Now it's your turn. Happy Valentine's, have fun, and do something you love.